Yo, what is going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another 2K video, and today, guys, as you can see, this was our final game of all-time domination. We've been on that grind, we have managed to get through the normal domination, the fancy domination, and now we have completed all-time domination as well, which is awesome. And this is the team we are going to be using, so absolutely nothing special. Of course, you got Steph Curry there with ridiculous stats, and Baron Davis as well with ridiculous stats. But other than that, we've just got Sapphires. Basically, I'm just using any players that have got contracts. As soon as someone runs out of a contract, I just swap them out with someone who does. And so my club is just a dead space of people without contracts. But I'm not going to be paying a stupid amount per contract, per player. So we just rotate in and out everybody, because you can beat domination even with players like this. So to get things started, Steph Curry is just going to do Steph Curry type things. Look at that, just pulling up, and that is what you're going to have to do. And there are my defensive settings. So we've got stay home and crash the glass. And then for my actual defensive settings, we've got tight on ball pressure, tight off ball pressure, no help on the drive, and over or go over on the on ball screen. Because on defense you are going to be off balling. It's the best way I find, but I do play on ball when they come into the post. But as you can see here from the first play, they really do make some stupid mistakes, even the CPU on all time. Now you can see my offensive little settings there. So tempo, push the pace, rebounds, crash the offensive glass, and then freelance sets, 4 out, 1 in. But the main form of our points is going to be what you have just seen right there, running it up from an inbounds. And of course, Steph Curry is going to splash that down. So yeah, every game I have been hitting over 100 points with ease, as we do get a steal there with Steph, and he is going to pull it, and has a green light, and within 1 minute he has his takeover badge. Honestly, this Steph Curry card is so much fun. I really want to get my hands on the diamond, but he is a little bit pricey at the moment, as Steph hits another 3-pointer. So basically, guys, the only two suggestions I would give you for the types of players to use: you need a point guard who can run and shoot, as Steph hits a heavily contested 3 right there. So my two 3-pointers are obviously Steph Curry and Baron Davis. They are going to be there. They're going to be raining down the 3s as Steph hits another one. He was unconscious at the start of this game. So Steph Curry and Baron Davis, I do alternate them. They both play about 2 quarters each, and both of them are fantastic. They've got the gold limitless range, and they've of course got amazing 3-point ratings and very, very easy releases. So that is what you need. You can do this even with someone like Daniel Gibson, the Sapphire reward card. I did use him for quite a while as well. So even if you don't have the MT to pick up a Steph Curry, who isn't actually that expensive anymore, you can pick him up for around 30,000 MT. But even if you can't use him, get the Emerald Steph. That Emerald Steph comes already equipped with the gold limitless range, which is very nice. And there we go, as another example of getting a steal from their inbounds. Like, the CPU makes mistakes even in the final game of all time, with stacked with pink diamonds and galaxy opals. I mean, it is just so easy. As you can see, we drop over 25 in this first quarter here. Is this going to be another inbound steal? Yes, it is. They do always love to pass it down into the post, so be sure to read that pass. They do it very often, and a lot more than they should. But at the end of the first here, we have been absolutely smashing them. We're already up by 14 points. We've nearly scored 30. And yeah, Baron Davis is coming in the second, but Steph Curry is absolutely flying at this point. And there we go, we get a nice stop on the last possession, and that is the end of the first. Now we are going to hop right to the fourth quarter, otherwise this video would be ridiculously long. And this is when we've got Baron Davis in the game, and he is cooking. As you can see, we've already got nearly 100 points with still pretty much the entire fourth quarter left. But Baron Davis with 37 points so far. His release is so smooth. I do prefer it to Steph's. Steph's is very quick, sometimes a little bit harder to time than Baron Davis's, but this guy is just an absolute machine. I absolutely love him. He is one of my favourite players in this game, without a doubt. And this fourth quarter here, he was absolutely lights out. So in the post here, we do go on ball and we get a nice block on Kobe there with Emerald James Posey. and we block him again. And he does get another shot off, but that is a great contest, and we do pull the board down, and we're on the fast break. So yeah, playing defense off ball is your friend. It's fantastic. You're not playing against anyone. No one's going to send you an angry message having a go at you for off balling. It's just a CPU, and you're only playing this to get the rewards. You don't want to have to be playing these games over and over again, so be sure to off ball. It is the most overpowered tactic. Just be on your center, especially on screen situations. Just make sure that your point guard does go over the screen, otherwise they will pull up for a three. But as long as you send them over, you can just sag off with the center in the paint. So yeah, make sure you run the fast break if you do get a nice stop, and then yeah, the majority of your points are going to come from this absolute cheese tactic of getting the three balls, especially if you have good shooters as I do here. I mean, all you want to do is just turn around, run a couple of paces, then take 2 dribbles up the court, steady yourself a little bit. I mean, you can take them off the dribble, but of course you'd have a much higher success when you do stop and just pop that thing from Limitless. Honestly, they hit it at such high percentages, it is ridiculous. As you can see, Baron Davis, I think in this game, is going to end up with around 50 points. No, about 60 points actually. It's crazy. I think the most I've ever hit with someone is about 80 points. Actually, Baron Davis does go for over 70 in this game, which is crazy. He's so good. And as you can see at this point, we are up by nearly 60 points. I think Baron Davis does actually splash down a 3 here. He does, so we're up by 60 points. Like, all-time domination was so easy. And if you are struggling on offense, just call a pick, and then their defense just collapses straight away. And we had Kyle Kuzma there ready to nail a 3-pointer as well. And then we had 7 seconds left, which is loads of time for Baron Davis to run down and nail the final 3. He dropped 71 in the game, which is crazy, and we win the final game, so what's meant to be the hardest game, by 64 points. How ridiculous is that? And of course, MT amounts, we didn't even get the free throws. I would advise going for that if you are struggling for the MT, but we didn't even get the bonus for the free throws, and we still hit 1600 MT. So yeah, we easily got that. And then we come to the team comparison. As you can see, I only took 12 shots that weren't 3-pointers. We were living and dying by the 3-ball, and we shot 73% for it as well. So it definitely pays off. We only had 2 turnovers compared to the CPU's 20. Baron Davis was 71, 21 of 26 from 3-point range, and Steph Curry 13 of 18, which is also very nice indeed. So you do just need 2 players that are going to carry you and score the majority of your team's points. And as you can see here from the shot chart, we're just jacking all of our shots from the little bit to the side of the center on either side of Limitless range, and we are just dropping them bombs all the time. So yes, what a game that was. 64-point victory against the final game, the hardest game that is meant to be in this domination. And of course, we did pick up the pink diamond, Maurice Lucas. And you see the pack there. We did pack him a couple of videos ago now, I believe. And finishing this game did give us 42 tokens, I believe, for the final game of all-time domination, which allowed us to pick up this Charlie Scott and move on to the pink diamond reward board. So I do kind of wish they had another domination for us to complete, but for now we're going to have to settle with what we have so far, which is an all diamond team and 2 pink diamonds when we add in Maurice Lucas. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys want to see the full gameplay of the final game that I just completed there, do let me know down in the comments down below. I can upload the entire video. It will be about half an hour, but it will be able to let you guys see exactly how I play on offense and on defense. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I hope it helps some of you out. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.